Hey everyone, it's Thotme again, coming to you on Easter Sunday. Uh, Hope everybody's doing well. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here, sunny skies. We had a little snowstorm come through, so I guess winter isn't over yet here in the mountains. Anyway, my subject for today is energy. We're going to talk about energy and how that relates to intuition. Uh, So this can be a little bit scientific, a little bit woo-woo, people always talking about sending energy and sending this and sending that. But let's just talk about first what science is really shown us, in that they can actually measure uh, frequency, vibration, and that everything actually is just vibration, waves. And we put a label of energy on that, but really what they are more waves and frequencies that come to us and go from us. So when I say I'm sending you energy, I'm going to be sending you a wave of a frequency that's coming from my heart, hopefully. Always want to come from the heart, not from the mind. And you could feel it possibly. So we can look at energy as being the same thing as frequency or waves of an energy, you might say. And what we have found is that there are certain frequencies that are aligned with various emotions. And these emotions can come from either hate, fear, anger, jealousy, depression, anxiety, frustration, and so on, which are very, very low frequencies. They would signify these as being frequencies of fear. And as we all know right now, there's lots of that going around. So we want to become more aware. We've talked about awareness now for a while. We want to become more aware of the frequencies that I'm holding, the energy that I'm holding. It would make more sense, obviously, that I would hold higher frequencies, frequencies of empowerment, of forgiveness, compassion, love, um, understanding, joy. So, various virtues, even you might say silence is a beautiful virtue of a very calm and beautiful being in the present type energetic field, wavelength, frequency field. You can look up some of this stuff too. I can throw at you. Dr. Moto had done so many tests on ascending frequencies into drops of water, and then noticing what they look like under a microscope, and how beautiful, the drops are when it's a higher frequency, and how disruptive and unbalanced the drops of water look when they are low frequency. And so we kind of know from science that um, the higher the frequency, the more balanced and harmonic we become. Now, that doesn't mean that we shouldn't experience low frequency energies. In fact, that's why we're here. We're here to experience all things. If we're going to master ourselves, we must find a way to experience all things that are around us without any judgment, which allows us to feel depression, but without attaching ourselves to the depression. It allows us to feel fear without attaching ourselves to fear. We just know it's there. So we open our hearts to be able to feel what's going on without judgment. And that's a difficult situation, because we're so programmed to judge things and to look at things from kind of a plus or minus, or a good or bad type scenario. So it can be difficult for us to be present with low frequencies without all of a sudden getting into them and possibly attaching ourselves to those feelings, especially if we haven't worked on ourselves, if we haven't gone into an inner journey, and to release some of those emotional attachments that we've had for such a long time. So to get back to the energy, though, we create waves of frequencies in different kinds of ways, especially within our minds. And so I'm going to suggest to you that they have been able to measure thoughts as being wavelengths of energy. Um, Thoughts, words, actions, um, anything that comes from our five senses can be combined and used in a way to project energy or to take in energy um, as am walking my walk. So we want to really, really be careful here on all the things that we do. So not only from the thoughts, but words. Now, I have shared with people, and could be a very difficult concept to understand, but words have incredible vibrations. Madame Blavatsky, Theosophical Society, in the turn of the century in the 1800s, wrote about various incredible mystery school principles and so on, volumes of this kind of work. But one of the most important precepts she came up with before you even started reading her books was she would say to you that what I wish you to do is to feel the words. What is behind the words? Not literally what they mean, but what do you feel when you read them? Where she got a lot of her information from was from some Sanskrit writings and some various texts way from long ago. I mean, we're talking thousands of years old. And a lot of those manuscripts were written in such a way that the actual letters of the words designated colors, pictures, and vibrations. The actual letters of the words. So when you were to read these ancient manuscripts, your heart must be open sufficiently enough to be able to feel the words that are coming in. Now I'm going to jump forward to today really quickly. And what I'm going to say to you is that I can look at you right now and I can say to you that I love you. I can say, I love you. Get a certain feeling out of that. Or I can say, I really, really love you. You can notice the difference between the vibrations of the words. That in one case, it's just a doing. It's just a phrase. It could be just a definition I'm using from my mind. But when I come from my heart, there's a feeling behind it. There's a sensation that comes with it, a frequency that comes with it. And this is kind of what I'm talking about. Is like, as I speak my words, is the vibration of the words, is it coming from my mind or is it coming from my heart? Because there's a dynamic difference between the two. So that's just something to recognize for yourself, is when you speak, have you taken the time to just slow down, take a few breaths, and as the words come out, are they coming out from the heart or are they coming out from the mind? It's energetic. That's the word we use. It's energetic. In reality, it's a frequency, it's a vibration. And can you really sense that from others as they're speaking to you? And can you, in your own way, understand that, wow, if I'm going to be with, remember we talked about be with, if I'm going to be with somebody, if I'm going to be present with somebody, might I be more present from my heart in how I speak to them as opposed to from my mind? Now, the next step after that I wanted to get into a little bit here was the heart and the mind. Now, HeartMath, again, a great website you might want to go to. I believe it's heartmath.com. Shares with you so many experiments and experiences that they've registered from heart work that they've done. One of the things that they found out, and I'm probably gonna I'm gonna blow this a little bit, but I believe it's like 40,000 neurons, brain cells that they have found in the heart space. 40,000. So the heart thinks for itself. The heart doesn't need the brain. The heart thinks for itself. This is a scientific proven fact. So if I can find a way to come from my heart, then the vibrations, the thinking of the heart will assist the brain to come up with phrases that are more heartfelt, you might say, more balanced, more harmonic, less harmful. as the words come out of my mouth, therefore the vibration is more of a calming vibration, let's say, or a more love-felt vibration of being with the person I'm with or the situation that I'm in. They've proven this. This is scientific. This isn't just woo-woo. What the science is proving, however, is that this has been the truth for a long time. The ancient mystery schools taught us this. All the indigenous cultures taught us all this. It was already there. They didn't have science to prove it because they already knew it. There's a knowing in the heart space. And so what science is doing today is it's showing us that this truly is real. And so there is a projection of vibration that comes from us, and it's energetic. So my words, my thoughts, my actions, everything that I'm about, all my senses have a energetic field to them, have a vibration to them. What I accept to come from the outside world into my body, into my heart, into my mind, causes me unbalance, you might say. So have I gotten to the place where I can feel or sense that this energy is all around us and that I can either allow it, I have choices, memory, awareness, choice, feeling, experience, letting go. I have choices available to me as I feel what's going on around me coming at me. I don't have to allow it to come in. I can be with it. I'm not judging it. I just say I can be with it and I have a choice on whether I wish to accept it or not. Excuse me. These are the choices that we have. They've always been there for us. Can I understand energy, vibration, if you want to call it, frequency, which I'd rather go with? Can I really understand how I can use this in a way to assist myself first, truly go into my heart space, talk to even my cells, my physical body in an energetic way, and then thus be able to project it out in such a beautiful way to assist others? And I'm going to tell you, absolutely. There is no question that you have this ability. The question comes in is, do I allow fear to take over, or do I allow myself to walk through my fears, walk through the things that I know do not assist me, do not serve me? And that's tough. It's not an easy situation by any means. We've talked about the intuitive heart, the awareness of the heart. This is where that work really becomes strong. Because as I allow my intuition to become more a part of my life, then those frequencies, those energies that are around me, I can see them more clearly. I can understand how they can serve me or not serve me. I can be in the moment. I can be more present than ever before. And I'm being present with vibration. I'm being present with what's going on around me. I empower myself. I come from a place of strength, not power, but a place of strength, an inner strength of the heart, as opposed to a mind-driven strength, which is more of a definition, of course, kind of a battling type of strength. You know, I don't like that, so I'm going to tell them I don't like this, or I don't like the way they're doing this, so I got to tell them that I don't like the way they're doing this. No, you can be open and in a humility type frequency, which is an open frequency. Humility is not about bowing down. Humility is about being open to all things. And if I can be open to all things, I can truly see what's around me and how it might serve me or not serve me. This is where the intuition, as it continues to grow, allows us to open our hearts and open ourselves, our energetic bodies, because we do have an energetic body, and we'll talk about that soon. How our energetic body can meld with our physical body. And now we have a strong tool for the heart to use to recognize what's happening all around us. And we'll cover that in another session. So, and on this holy weekend, which is holy for all kinds of faiths, and even if there isn't a faith that you follow, each moment is holy for us. Each moment brings us into our heart and gives us an opportunity to be present with what's going on around us to assist us to find balance. So on this beautiful weekend, hopefully you're safe and you're well, and I wish you well. If not, sending you lots of energy, sending you lots of vibration of love and compassion and understanding and balance and forgiveness, whatever it is that you wish to take out of the consciousness that's all around you that I send out. Beautiful. Again, would love any comments, questions, thoughts. This will be on Facebook as well as YouTube and at my website. So tomschnitzius at comcast.net is the email. Thank you so much for listening again today. I wish you well, and namaste.